Hello and welcome to 24 Hours a Day. Today is May 7th for me. Does not matter what day it is for you, really. All that matters is we take this one day at a time, one page for one day at a time. Real quick intro, because I've done it in every one of these videos. This book was intended for members of Alcoholics Anonymous to help them get through each day sober. I found the book. I found it was a pretty good resource for anyone trying to overcome any sort of addiction, poor habit, codependency, or just generally trying to implement a better, more healthier lifestyle in some way. So, with that said, if you are overcoming a drinking habit, then the wording should be fine. If not, you can just make a mental note to replace the wording where necessary. I think I have found that it's a great resource nonetheless. So, with that said, let's get into the reading. Let me get comfortable real quick. All right. And we're back. Thought for the day. It's very important to keep in grateful frame of mind. If we want to stay sober, it's very important to stay in a grateful frame of mind if we want to stay sober. We should be grateful that we're living in a day and age when an alcoholic isn't treated as he often used to be treated before Alcoholics Anonymous was started. In the old days, every town had its own drunk who was regarded with scorn and ridiculed by the rest of the townspeople. We have come into AA and found all the sympathy, understanding, and fellowship that we could ask for. There's no other group like AA in the world. Am I grateful? Again, doesn't have to be Alcoholics Anonymous, doesn't have to be in relation to how society treats alcoholics in the past. It can be in relation to whatever it is you are overcoming. Meditation for the day. God takes our efforts for good and blesses them. God needs our efforts. We need God's blessings. Together, we mean spiritual success. Together they mean spiritual success. Our efforts are necessary. We cannot merely relax and drift with the tide. We must often direct our efforts against the tide of materialism around us. When difficulties come, our efforts are needed to surmount them. But God directs our efforts into the right channels, and God's power is necessary to help us choose the right. Prayer for the day. I pray that I may choose the right. I pray that I may have God's blessings and direction in all my efforts for good. Shall I read it one more time? Prayer for the day. I pray that I may choose the right. I pray that I may have I pray that I may have God's blessing and direction in all my efforts for good. There we go, friends. 24 hours a day. Thanks for joining me. I've come to really enjoy this section of the day. Whether anyone watches, follows. I started doing this to help myself, to help me, and so for whoever decides to join along and come along, I hope and suspect it'll be helpful to you as well. So, until I catch you in the next video, stay sober. Stay sober. Be good. ride out the times that are tough. Put in effort where necessary. And wherever possible, may you be intoxicated with a different sort of intoxication. A sort of intoxication that does not require external substances or materials. Peace be with you.